up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we did an install video, and today we're gonna be working on the Sequoia. So today we are installing some Firestone airbags for the rear. And this is to level out the rear, especially when you put a trailer and a car on the trailer. The rear is gonna squat and you don't have a lot of front grip when you're turning or braking, so you wanna lift it up, even out the weight, and so that when you're towing, it just feels perfectly fine. And we're going to Grange, Apple Valley Speedway in a couple months. So I'm trying to get this car ready to drive that long 6-hour drive. So let's get to it. So this kit is supposed to be really easy to install. Literally, I don't think there's any cutting involved. No, not too much screwing or anything or dismounting anything. Really, it's just shoving these into the rear springs. The only thing we do have to cut is the bump stops, which I know might be a pain, but I don't think it'll be that bad. So let's move this car out and move the Sequoia in the garage. Got to move this bad boy out. Haven't driven this since last year's event. If you guys haven't watched that video, go to my YouTube channel and watch it, because it's honestly, it's fun to watch. It's fun to enjoy a recap of your drift day. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm using a different camera, courtesy of my girlfriend. I got the new GoPro Hero 9, so I can see myself, which I'm not used to, but it's definitely helpful because I can get myself in frame. But there's a little delay in the video, so like I can't tell exactly real time. But let's move this car outside. There is actually a lot of stuff coming in for the Sequoia, so stay tuned for this week. If you guys want more Sequoia videos, it's coming real soon, and I'm excited to finally get to take it camping. So one of these days, summer is coming up, so we gotta test that car right there. All right, so you see that bump stop at the top? It's hard to see because the stuff is in the way, but you gotta take that out. And there's a couple ways of doing it. You can either take out the spring or you can cut it out, and I'm gonna cut it out with a knife. All right. So instructions say you have to take off like the shock bolt right here and the end link and a whole bunch of other bullshit, but I was able to just scoop my ass in there, get a knife, cut it like that, and you only need to cut to right there, and that's it. So I'm gonna finish cutting it out and we can slide the airbags in. All right, I was able to cut the bump stop out. Better lighting right here. You can see it's cut pretty good for doing it with my hands. But yeah, now we can slide the bag in. I didn't disconnect anything on here. Made my life easier. See? Yeah. Now, where's the bags go? And just like that, we have a bag in there. It's pretty easy. I mean, it requires a little finagling, if that's even a word. Now I've got to route the air cables from here through the top, and this is just a push valve. So you push the hose in. That's all you need to do. Oh, I need my lighting. All right, I ran the air hose. You can see through there, and it actually comes straight from there. You guys can see a better picture like that. And we're gonna keep pulling it through and then plug it in to the top from right there. So let's get some lighting in here. Start pulling. We'll figure out the routing later, but for now, let's pull it through, pull all of it in. All right, so pretty much you just have to push the line all the way through as hard as you can. And then it's a push valve, so it won't release back out. See that? Only way it'll come back out if you push this down and pull the hose. All right, I gotta take off the spare. So just get your tool, there's a hole right there. You can just drop the wheel by loosening it to the left. The wheel should drop. It's gonna give us some room to work the wiring. All right, so I have the air hose coming through here. You can see I route it from there all the way through the frame, coming back this side. Now it's time to do this side. I have the bag pushed in just like the other side, and now I gotta route the wire. But the exhaust is on this side, so you have to avoid it. So I would run it through this side, come out this side, away from the exhaust, and come over here. Got all the wires routed, coming through the bumper, and it's not gonna hit the spare tire or anything. So just gonna zip tie the things out of the way so it doesn't hit the exhaust, and zip tie the other side so it's pretty much safe in place, because the exhaust is right here, and you definitely don't want it to touch the exhaust because it's not heat resistant. So yeah, let me zip tie it all up, and then I think that should be it. We can plug in the valves, drop the car, and put some air in it. All right, so I got one valve all done. You can see it comes out right there. It's super clean, and I have this air pump. It's not connected right now, but if I need to pump it, it's in there. Close it and pump it up. I even got my own pressure valve right here, or PSI reader, whatever they call it, I don't know. So super convenient for towing. I just don't have anything to test it out with, so hopefully one of these days I'll get a trailer, pump it up, and see if it works. I probably should test it before like driving with a real trailer. So I might have like a full car, get everybody jump in here and inflate it up and see how that turns out. All right, I got both the valves installed. So let's see if the trunk closes and see if it clears. It's tight clearance right here. Push the thing, there we go. Dude, we're not even close to it. I went close for some reason. Something blocking it. Oh, these tools right here. There we go. Make sure it's touching. All right, let's turn the light. Let's see. Tons of room. All right, let's slam the trunk now. Looks like it's closed already. Plenty of room, look at that. Hard to see. Whew. Clean, simple install right there. All right, so everything is all good to go. Squeeze it. There's not a lot of air in there. So we gotta drop the car, fill the car up to 5 PSI, and that's kind of the driving around pressure. And then once you have load on it, then we can fill it up to max. We can fill it up to 35. So let's clean up and drop the car. All right, now it's time to inflate the bags. I haven't dropped it on the bags yet. Instructions say to inflate it to 10 PSI, 10 to 15, and then you can lower the car. So plug in my air pump and just pump it up. All right, so I inflated it. It's kind of hard because you can't tell how much pressure is in the bag because there's no load on it. So I think it's actually best if you drop the car, but I did fill it up just a tad bit, and we're gonna drop the car and check the PSI of the bags, and over time we're gonna make sure there's no leaks. All right, so right now the pressure is at let's say it's probably like 18 PSI. It's not, man, the focus on this camera sucks, but I'm gonna try to deflate it, just like letting the pressure go a little bit, and probably drive around with about 10 PSI in the bags. All right, so I got these valve stem caps right here, and they fit perfectly, and they're silver, so they match. Got them on both sides. Looks factory almost, you know, looks like it belongs there. And then bags are all installed. A better picture of the bags right there. And I want to test them out, but I don't have a trailer to put it on, so let's go drive around and see how they feel. All right, so the rear actually looks a lot higher than the front now, and I think that is because of pressure in the rear. So leveling kit's gonna come soon, and it's gonna look good, and hopefully it's gonna handle it good. All right, so without any load, damn, my hair is looking crazy. Then without any load, I'm pretty sure this car is gonna ride pretty rough. It's at 10 PSI, so I might drop it down to 5 in the bags, but let's go drive around and see the difference. I also gotta see if the bags are leaking, any noises that are coming out, so let's go for a drive. All right, so I'm driving around and I do notice the rear is definitely a lot more stiffer. It's not that bad right now, you know, I'm not going over any crazy bumps, so it's nothing crazy, but it does, you can feel difference. Like I'm swerving right now and the rear is a lot more responsive. You know, this is not meant for handling, this is meant for towing. So I'm gonna get a bunch of people and we're gonna throw them all in the car and let's just go for a ride. All right, I've been driving around for a bit. I don't have any friends or family that can jump in the car and hop in all at the same time right now, because people are working, but for now, this is just a how-to video. It definitely feels a lot more improvement in the road driving, like it feels stable. I'm assuming just because I made the rear a little bit stiffer. So hopefully I get to try it soon, because I really want to know if it works or not. But I got some more videos coming for this car, especially throughout this week. We're gonna have a new lift for this car, I guess a leveling kit, a big brake upgrade, so stay tuned. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like Sequoias, if you like off-roading, if you like drifting, if you like fun, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.